So a few weeks back, I sat down and watched the Ted TV show for the first time. And after watching it, I really had the thought to myself of, is this the funniest comedy TV show the last few years? Because I genuinely really enjoyed it. So light spoilers are ahead if you have not watched it already. I'm not going to go super in depth, but I just want to warn anyone just in case you haven't seen it. I, for one, have seen Ted 1 and 2, the movies, years and years ago. I think they both have some funny moments, but overall, I don't think they're that memorable of movies to me personally. But the TV show, though, I really, really liked. I thought it was hilarious and it hit a perfect tone, in my opinion. The whole talking teddy bear gimmick, I feel like is perfect with John only being 16 years old and in high school. It's just a perfect fit when it comes to the style of comedy they're using, the type of characters they have, and the relationship between John and Ted. It just works really, really well. Furthermore, I feel like the show is less cynical than like the movies are. The movies are just raunchy and pretty cynical, but the show, though, has this underlying heart that runs throughout the entire show. Yes, it is very funny. Yes, there are some raunchy moments, but there's also the core of the family there, and it really, really works well. The family dynamic of the mom, the dad, Johnny, Ted, and Johnny's cousin Blair. It just all balances itself out very, very well, and it honestly makes for a really, really good show. This may be a hot take. I feel like Max Burkholder as John is a better actor in that role than Mark Wahlberg is and was. He just fits that overall character just very well, and it just is pretty darn seamless. Also too, I feel like this show really lends itself to being set in the early 90s. It's just the perfect era for this type of story they're trying to tell. There's a whole episode about getting an adult tape stuck in a VCR. I mean, that would not be a thing in 2025. Just having the show set in the past just creates for some pretty funny moments, let alone also having full-on storylines that you couldn't do today just due to the technology being different. This is random, but there's also this really funny line of the dad, aka Matty. He's complaining about how the Bills are so great and the Patriots are awful. I don't know. As a sports fan, it made me laugh because we have the retrospective context of, yeah, the Bills were great in the early 90s, but they went 0-4 in Super Bowls, and then they became pretty much irrelevant for 25-ish years, and then the Patriots went on this huge run, won 6 Super Bowls, went to even more AFC championships, won the division nearly every year, Tom Brady the best ever. You know how it goes. The Halloween episode was also really funny. I mean, Ted's dressed up as an Ewok. How is that not funny? It was fun to see a different dynamic between Ted and Blair. And then we get another inanimate object coming to life in Dennis the dump truck. That also provided for some very funny moments. Like I said, I'm not going super in depth on this. I just really wanted to talk about this show real quick. I think it's really, really good. It's worth your time if you have not watched it. I found it very funny, and that's coming from a person who didn't love the Ted movies, but I found the show funny and endearing. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. There is supposed to be a season 2 coming eventually. I don't know, probably sometime in 2026. And with that said, if you've watched the show, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.